Hey YouTube, this is Matthew Morgan coming back to make another video. What's good? What's happening? What's up? And just want to make a couple things clear before I start this video. If you do believe in God, cool. If you don't, cool. Fuck it. Whatever. At the end of the day, God believes in you. So it is what it is, and at some point you'll believe in Him. So, yeah, He's not gonna hate you if you're an atheist, if you're agnostic, if you're any religious belief that doesn't necessarily follow Him. God loves all His children, irregardless of race, lifestyle, sexuality, finance, whatever belief. God loves all His children despite that kind of human bullshit. So, yeah. You can be gay. God still loves you and He still wants the best for you. You can pray to Him as a gay man or lesbian woman and He will still hear you and He will still answer you. He does love you. Interracial, same thing. God don't turn a blind eye to none of His children at all. Anyway, point to the video I'm finna make is why you have hands, feet, and you have a forehead. Okay, numero uno, number one. You have this big spot in your forehead because that's where your third eye is. Or your chakra, seven, what do you call it? Your seven spiritual, your seven auras or seven. It's a hard thing to explain. Your seven, basically your seven heavens, if I could put it that way. And what that does, it aligns you with a lot of the different stuff spiritually, be that good and bad. Now, your third eye, which is up here above your first two, makes what you call a trinity. These two eyes you got here above your nose allow you to see what's physical, as in, humans, rocks, trees, all that stuff. Your third eye is what allows you to see what is spiritual, as in, well, spirits in general, nothing too out of the ordinary. Anyway, for those who don't understand, you do not need to go to church to hear from God, see Him, talk to Him, whatever, or any other situation for that matter. This is all you basically need to do. Learn how to accept the truth for what it is. I don't care if you do like it, I don't care if you don't. The reality of leaving this life when you pass to get back to heaven, you have to learn to accept things as they are. Not as you want them to be, not as you think they should be, not how they could be, not how they used to be, how they are in general. For a prime example, you might not want to think this earth is hell-bound and evil and wicked and corrupted and torn apart, and a lot of the people that you think are so nice and kind and whatever might have bad intentions on you, but they do. You have to learn to start to accept this world is not what you call perfect. The stuff you live around and the people you live around ain't perfect. Nothing is. And all this world is an optical illusion of what you think is and what really is. Straight up. And all this world and outer space and humans and trees and fish and frogs and water, all we are is matter. And as the laws of physics and gravity and science would say, matter can't be created or destroyed. It can just be reused, reduced, and recycled, all that kind of stuff. Just like for a prime example, when you pass and you go in the ground, your body does not pass. It just turns back into the dirt of the earth. Your bones, they just disintegrate, deteriorate. They just turn back into the dirt of the earth. You do not leave anything. You just return back to what you naturally were, which is dirt. Your spirit goes back to God if that's who it's going to, because I ain't saying everyone's going back to God, because a lot of people ain't, but whatever. Anyway, that's kind of why people need to stop being racist and hating people for little stuff like money and race and religion. Because one thing you should know, first of all, race. I'm going to say it again as I said it before. When you leave this body to go back into the spirit, little known fact, you are not black and white and Asian and whatever else, or Mexican. When you are in the spirit, you are the color of your aura, which means gold, yellow, green, purple, blue, whatever, dark, light, whatever. So all this racial hating tension stuff is human made. Like, and the other thing people have to realize about your skin tone or whatever somebody's hating on you for, again, the lighter your skin is, the colder the climate that you live in or that you are from. Or genetically speaking, you may have a lot of Caucasian or pale skinned people in your bloodline, which makes your skin lighter, brighter, and whiter. Or you may eat a lot of clean food that takes the bacteria out your skin, which makes it lighter. Not that you ain't black, but your skin's just lighter. As far as being darker is concerned, all that simply means is that you were born closer to the equator or the sun, and the sun rays hit your skin, warm up your skin, heat is going to turn your skin darker. Your body and your face and your language, all that changes based on where you are from. So all this racial hating people because of their different skin, their different hair, their different eyes, the fact that they talk different, walk different, dress different, act different, have different cultures. Trust me, different is what makes us all the same. We might all like different music, but it's still music. We might not like the same TV shows, but we all like television. We might not all wear the same clothes, but they're still clothes. And guess how I know? Whether the hat is Polo, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, whatever, it's a hat. It fits on your head. Whether you got that shit from Payless, JCPenney's, whoever, it's a hat and it fits on your head. The shit covers your hair. A coat from JCPenney's and a coat from Payless, a coat from Gucci, it all does the same shit. It covers your top half of your body. Pants from the same companies cover your body. Shoes cover your feet. Only difference is the material may be a little bit better made because there's more time put into it. Other than that, they're clothes. Literally, they are just fucking clothes. and a little cold reality to you, that stuff you hold so dear. Just remember that one day you will not be here to wear it, drive it, spend it, be intimate with it, or own it, or use it in general. So just remember, it's stuff. I mean, value it while you got it. Try to take care of it. Just don't let it become a god to you, because you will eventually leave it behind on this earth when you go. Please don't forget that. Then someone else will have it, and who knows what may happen then. Anyway, so as I said about the third eye situation, you heard about that. Once people learn how to accept the truth for what it is, then their pineal gland or their third eye will be able to be open, which means you will see what is not able to be seen through your first two eyes and your third one. Then there's one thing you can learn how to do is called meditation, or being in a still, quiet area and just vibe with nature, or just chill and just listen, and you'd be surprised what could come out of that. Anyway, you got your hands with this big palm piece. You have eyes in your hands too, and a mouth. What that just means metaphorically is your hands see what you touch and what you do. So always be aware that these hands carry a lot of work and a lot of history and a lot of mystery. So whatever you're doing with your hands, it will all matter at the end of your life. So same thing with your feet. Your hands and your feet will tell God what you did on this earth, whether you want to say it or you don't. Your feet, same thing. Your feet will see where you're going. Your feet will tell like where you went to. What did you do when you went to where you went to? Did you do right or did you do evil? Hands will do the same thing. Tell him what you did that you won't say yourself. And is there anything else? But yeah, just know if you learn how to stop being so violent, so hot-headed, so quick-tempered, so judgmental, and so evil, learn how to bring some peace into your life, learn how to pray to God, learn how to meditate, calm down, just chill. You'd be surprised the things that you learn and you see once you start just being easy and calm in your spirit and not being so quick to get angry and pissed off and mad and enraged. And before you do anything, you think about it before you act on it. Because people tend to do that backwards. They'll act on something before they think about it. Next thing you know, reactions on reactions on reactions that will not stop. So, yeah. But like I said, you have a third eye, and you start learning how to use the third eye, you will definitely not be so misled in this life. Or you might, depending on what you understand, but you might want to look into the research of a pineal gland, because it'll teach you some things. Just always be aware that you need to pray on it so you know what you're getting yourself into. But anyway, yeah, I'm out.